Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know already, my name is Cara and thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today we have a really exciting video. This is actually a book review of a book that is going to be published in Australia today, and that is The Bride Test by Helen Hoang. This is already released, I think, in the UK and America. I think it was in May, but today is the official release for the Australian demographic, and I am so excited for you all to read this. I have a review of The Kiss Quotient up on my channel, which is the author's other book. This one was just as good, so if you'd like to hear my review, then please keep watching. So I was kindly sent this book by Alan and Unwin for review, and when I finished The Kiss Quotient and I saw that she had another book due to be released, I instantly put in a request for review for The Bride Test, and I'm so glad I did. It has kind of the similar themes, and I guess it's a sequel because Michael is featured in this book and Stella very, very briefly, but it's kind of like a continuation on of another story of different characters. So I'm going to read the blurb for you. Kai Diop has no feelings. Well, he feels irritation when people move his things or contentment when ledgers balance down to the penny, but not big important emotions like grief and love, and he thinks he's defective. Kai's family, however, understand that his autism means he processes emotions differently. As he steadfastly avoids relationships, his mother takes matters into her own hands and returns to Vietnam to find him the perfect bride. As a mixed-race girl living in the slums of Ho Chi Minh City, Esme Tran has always felt out of place. When the opportunity arises to go to America and meet a potential husband, she can't turn it down. Thinking this could be the break her family needs, seducing Kai, however, doesn't go as planned. Esme's lessons in love seem to be working, but only on herself. She's hopelessly smitten with the man who's convinced he can never return her affection. When Esme's time in the US is dwindling, Kai is forced to understand he's been wrong all along, and there's more than one way to love. So what I really liked about this is how Kai was featured in The Kiss Quotient, but it was a really minor role, and this we kind of see him and take the forefront, and Quan is in this as well, who's Michael's best friend, and we're seeing the differences between Stella and Michael, which I really enjoyed, because because Kai has such a different kind of, I guess, type of autism. He is really based on touch and things being in order, whereas Stella's was more work orientated, didn't like loud sounds or bright lights, stuff like that. When we really see Kai develop as an individual in this book, which I really enjoyed, because I know people who are autistic and I can definitely see some of their traits relevant in this book. And Esme was such a lovable character. She really just wanted the best for Kai, and no matter what, she, like, even with his like difficulties, she tried to find different ways to relate to him and kind of make things easier for him, because, you know, he didn't want to get married. He doesn't want to have basically a mail order bride, and his mum is the one who sets it all up. And it's really great to see the difference between in the beginning where he's so against everything, and then the end where things kind of all like change. And I think this is a new adult book, and I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's so, like, there's some scenes that are really sexy and flirty, and it makes the book flow really well. I read this in a week, which is not, that's pretty fast for me. I'm not the fastest reader. It is basically a 300-page book. Nice, you know, the words aren't too small, words aren't too big, but you can tell I enjoy a book when I'm reading it that quickly. Like, I did it every night. I was so excited to read this book. And if you're someone who's looking for more books that feature characters that have, you know, difficulties in their life, such as autism or behavioural difficulties, but also having that Asian representation is so important. And this book, I feel like, really represented it well, because you get to see the differences between when Esme is in Vietnam versus America, how, you know, how people treat her in America, in Vietnam, and then you get to see Kai and Quan's family, and how being in a Vietnamese American family, how they've grown up in America, and how the culture has been impacted on them as well. So I really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed Helen's writing style. I can't wait for another book. I don't even care if she just continually writes about characters with autism and like their love story, because I love it. I think, you know, drawing on your own experiences is such an important thing, and you can really see how the characters just, I feel like they're so easy for her to write. I love this book. If you enjoy like new adult kind of romantic, flirty, really easy to read books, I would definitely recommend picking this up. Honestly, I'd give this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I think I would give it a 5 stars. Maybe it was a bit longer. I would have liked a bit more detail at the end, just kind of tie everything up, just to give us a bit more, I guess, like, prediction as to what was going to happen in the future, and you know, see that actually play out instead of a little epilogue that we kind of got. But I really enjoyed this book. Thank you so much to Alan and Unwin for sending it to me. I have all the links in the description below where you can purchase it, as well as Helen's website where you can find more information about this book, but all the prices are in Australian, so make sure you check out your local website for how much this book will cost for you. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!